Hello, I am Matthew Burson, Chief of Professional Standards Division for the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. This following critical incident briefing is intended to provide you with information about a recent incident which resulted in a deputy-involved shooting. This briefing has been prepared so that you may have a better understanding of the circumstances which led to the use of force. As part of this briefing, you may be shown photographs of the scene and the evidence involved, both surveillance video and body-worn camera video, and additional information relevant to the event. We hope this provides you with a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know as of this moment. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department conducts very thorough use of force investigations. Every deputy-involved shooting is a traumatic event for all involved. Each deputy-involved shooting is reviewed by independent investigative agencies to ensure compliance with the law and Sheriff's Department policy. Even as the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department conducts its own investigation, investigators and attorneys with the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office conduct their own independent review when someone is struck by gunfire. These investigations typically require multiple witness interviews, review of video footage, and analysis of significant amounts of forensic evidence. We are in the very early stages of this investigation. Our understanding of the incident may change as additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We do not draw conclusions about whether the involved department members acted consistent with the law, our policies, and our training until all the facts are known and the entire investigation is complete. A word of caution: the images and information you're about to see may be disturbing. When a law enforcement officer uses force to effect an arrest of a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. Viewer discretion is advised.
This incident began on October 16, 2020, at approximately 5:30 p.m., when two deputies assigned to Century Station were conducting a patrol check of the parking lot at Mona Park, near the 2200 block of East 121st Street in unincorporated Los Angeles. As they entered the parking lot from 121st Street, the deputies observed 25-year-old Fred Allen William III holding a handgun while standing to the side of a group of 15 individuals in the parking lot. The deputies saw William put a handgun to his waistband and begin running south from the deputies. As one deputy chased William on foot, the driver deputy pursued him in the patrol car to 2255 East 122nd Street. William ran north up the driveway of the residence, followed by one of the deputies. The other deputy drove around the block in order to contain the area. As William ran through the yard to a garden shed at the rear of the property, the residents collected their child and quickly entered their house. As the deputy rounded the corner, he encountered William, gun in hand, on top of the shed, and a deputy-involved shooting occurred. William jumped over the wall into the adjoining yard as the deputy broadcast his emergency radio traffic, unsure if William had been struck by the gunfire.
You're on the patch, go. You're 1020, sir.
He's right to the 20 seconds. 2255 120 seconds.
2255 120 second. Units to respond one or less. Central units to respond 2255 120 seconds.
212 Tom 2. Anyone.
I have multiple units responding. 213 Edward. Your status.
Town Tennis location. Don't take care, buddy. He jumped on property. 2417 at me.
2417, what's the street?
122nd.
Copy 122nd.
As assisting deputies arrived and approached, it was determined that William had been struck by gunfire and CPR was administered by deputies. Los Angeles County Fire Department paramedics responded to the scene to provide emergency medical treatment. Fred Allen William III sustained a single gunshot wound to his upper torso and was pronounced dead at the scene. No deputies or other civilians were injured in the incident. A Taurus 9mm semi-automatic pistol loaded with 6 live rounds was recovered from the scene. The firearm was not registered to Fred Allen William III and returned with no record on file. William had 3 previous felony convictions for burglary. William was on active parole and prohibited from owning or possessing a firearm. The incident was captured on a home surveillance system, as well as a body-worn camera of the involved deputy. Those videos will now be played for you.
Doesn't get the touch. 417 doesn't take it off of us. Pale black, white shirt, blue sweats. Five. Hey, heads! Hey, heads! Put your hands up! Hey, 998.
Have multiple units responding to 13 Edward. Your status.
222-255. Suspect kept running. He jumped off property. 2417 at me.
2417 West Street.
122nd.
Copy 122nd.
Hey, he had black 17 in hand. Let me get when you need to come with me to the rear of the property.
What's the suspect registered?
And I don't have odds on the suspect.
380 here. Responding call from the station. Units holding in for 213 Eddie. For traffic.
I lost Aldo. He jumped the fence right before he pointed the 417 at me. He fell over, dude. To the other side, I hear somebody calling through the property. So let me, got kind of a crowd back here.
We have him here. 213 Edward, is it just one outstanding? What's the description?
I don't know, bro. He pointed that gun at me. Just stay. Go back to the property, dude.
6'2", he's about 300 pounds, wearing light blue jogging sweats.
Same direction.
Containment setup. Are we going to hold this down and lock it down? Hey, we have the containment. 121 in Willowbrook, 122 in Willowbrook, and then I need the east side of Mona Park locked down. 213 David on the east side of Willowbrook.
Aaron, I got a small crowd. It's another male black popped up. I don't know if they recovered anything. But look, eyes on the suspect. He did have a black same amount of firearm in his hand.
Century Sam units to respond.
The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department has begun a thorough and in-depth investigation. Homicide investigators will continue to investigate this incident by completing additional interviews examining additional evidence and toxicology results, and completing forensic reviews of the involved evidence. When completed, the facts of the investigation will be presented to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office Justice System Integrity Division for review and a determination whether the force used was within the law. Following the District Attorney's review, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Internal Affairs Bureau will complete an administrative investigation of the incident. The Internal Affairs Bureau will present the case to the Executive Force Review Committee, which will evaluate the performance of the deputies and determine if their tactics and use of deadly force were within policy and met the high standards of the Sheriff's Department. On behalf of Sheriff Alex Villanueva, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department is appreciative of your interest and understanding in this incident.